Hey Pisces, welcome back to another weekly reading. Got a new mic, so hopefully everyone can hear me better. Other than that, there is not much new to report. I hope the last week has been good to you. Super excited to see what comes out today. If the Three of Cups comes out, I might scream. It's come out for almost every single reading I've done this week. So I actually thought of switching decks, and then I thought, no, let's keep using this one. I've had it for quite a while. You can see it's kind of roughed up around the edges. So it's always nice to work with different energies from time to time. If the shuffle's too long for you, please just fast forward. It takes as long as it takes. All right. Speaking of it takes as long as it takes, we've got the Knight of Pentacles coming out first. I don't know, if you watch a lot of my videos, you probably already know this is one of my favorite cards, Pisces, as far as people go in the court cards. The Knight of Pentacles is, could potentially be an earth sign, so a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. He's or she is, slow and steady. There's someone that when they come forward, it may have taken them forever, but their offer is stable. You can trust them. They're sure-footed. They're not flighty. There's a very calm, peaceful energy associated with them, very grounded. It's almost like this person could be very grounding for you. And I guess I'm already speaking like this isn't you, this is somebody else coming in. We'll see what other cards come out, but I just like to describe a person. I don't really care for focusing on the signs as much as I do how this person feels, okay, when you meet them. And I think it also helps you identify whether or not this reading is going in your direction or not. So in any event, this night is a beautiful night. Oh, Pisces, and here you are, Queen of Cups and the Two of Swords. Queen of Cups, equally as beautiful. The Queen of Cups in this deck, of course, water sign, potentially Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I just really see you as somebody who, honestly, off this card, I always get someone who's been hurt in love and who hasn't had the easiest time, but you don't give up. It's always like you just don't give up. Holding this cup and looking at it, those emotions are still there. You're still wanting to give to somebody, even everything that you've been through. So it's this idea that love exists and love will endure. It's like you just get up and try again. You might be feeling a little bit blue right now, for sure. What I find what's interesting is you've actually got your back turned to this Knight of Pentacles. And I'm wondering if you just don't see them coming or if you're ignoring an offer that they're presenting to you. Interesting. Certainly with the Two of Swords coming out next to it, there is this energy of trying to decide something and taking your time doing it. And it does feel like your energy here of you trying to make a decision. So perhaps this person has already offered you something and you're thinking about it. But I really don't feel that. Like, as I say that, it feels like, no, it feels like you're waiting for love. It feels like, you're not giving up on it. But there's certainly a decision that you're trying to make here. Or even feeling that sense of melancholy, that sense of almost like things never seem to go my way and you're almost at a crossroads, okay? That's the energy that comes across a lot stronger to me than anything else. So let's see. What else do we have here? I just got a warning for somebody out there. Don't get too caught up in fantasy. And certainly the Knight of Pentacles isn't one to engage in fantastical, really out there scenarios. they're a Prince Charming, but in a different way, in a very grounded way, like in an earth sign kind of way. And so I just heard a caution for somebody out there. If someone has offered you something and you find that it's just not the fantasy that you thought it would be, you might want to rethink that because you might be expecting the unattainable. Something that we only see in Disney movies or, that sort of thing. So I don't feel like that's for a lot of you out there. I feel that's specific to at least one person. The Ten of Wands coming out next speaks about carrying around burdens. I get this sense that there's something weighing on you, but it's not stopping you from functioning in everyday life. Like you carry on, but it's like I'm hearing like a monkey on my back. Okay. It's funny, I'm just drawn to, you might be in the middle of these heat waves that we're having right now. I don't, wherever you are in the world, I am getting this, that it's incredibly hot right now. Like the grass is being scorched, and there might also be possibly fires around you right now. If you can see where I'm getting that, I was drawn to that right now. Certainly there are places in the world right now that are literally burning up. It's so hot. You could be isolating yourself right now as well. Kind of going about your own business and not wanting to engage in the outside world much. So we've got the Page of Swords coming out next and the Page of Wands. Super interesting because this exact combination came out in someone's reading this week. Gosh, it might have been Gemini. Yeah, I'm getting, oh gosh, Six of Cups, that wistful. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll take that because that jumped out. So the Six of Cups there, it kind of blends in with what I'm about to say here. So I'm getting this feeling that you Pisces perhaps could be looking for somebody, again, that can bring you this fantastical offer. It's almost like you want the passion, you want the mystery, you want the intrigue, you want all of this. And this person is not that. They're just not. I think that you get carried away with this. Like, I think, again, this is all about fantasy and about imagining and getting swept up in that. Despite there being, this lovely offer from this Knight of Pentacles. Now, that said, if you're really committed to this and you're really looking for that, then by all means, don't accept the offer, for sure. But it feels like this is a burden. This is placing an unnecessary burden on yourself. This idea that you're looking for, again, all I can say, it's really hard for me to describe other than fantastical expectations about what you want this person to bring into you. You want the heat, you want the air, you want, I don't think I could say it any more clearly than I've already said. So I'm not going to keep repeating myself, but someone out there needs to hear this, or Spirit wouldn't be using this as kind of a cautionary tale, right? Okay, let's see what else. I don't know if you have been craving some groundedness in your life, like if you feel that your emotions are too turbulent, perhaps. I'm not really getting that in here from the cards, but you know, if you're looking for that more sense of stability, this Knight of Pentacles, that's what they offer. Of course, if you're not looking for that, then this probably isn't your reading. Let's see. But yeah, I feel like this angst and burden over this. Did I see something flip over? No. It's interesting because your shuffles are taking a long time today, which is kind of uncharacteristic for most of my readings. And so I don't know if you're having a difficult time making this decision, because I feel like this person's waiting for you. Patiently, I'll add. There's a real patient energy with this Knight of Pentacles. And you're equally taking your time. Sorry if I said that before. I honestly can't remember what I've said. Oh, the King of Swords. Okay, who's this? Who's this bad boy? Okay, in this deck, I do see the King of Swords as the bad boy. And that's not to say, you know, I have anything against the King of Swords. I absolutely don't. He's quite fascinating. He shares the same energy of this Page of Swords, though. So the King of Swords can be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But, you know, in description, there's somebody that's really intense. There's a magnetism about them, this bad boy magnetism that is absolutely undeniable. Okay, which you're not going to get from Knight of Pentacles. It's not the same energy. They're incredibly intuitive. They're incredibly precise with what they say, and they say what they mean. And with that, sometimes they can be a bit thorny, and they can be a bit mean with their communication, in that they don't really consider what they say and how they say it. It's just a matter to them of just getting the truth out. So I think you've been waiting for this person to come through, because you've got the Three of Wands coming out next. I'm just going to show so you can see that energy there of that King of Swords. I'm just hearing like an animal magnetism. And I feel like the reason why this is taking so long is because you might actually be waiting for this one here, who would offer you both of these things. At the Page of Swords, he would offer you Page of Swords energy at a minimum, okay? Because it's that shared energy, but it's that more mature sword energy. A little hardened. I get the feeling this reading is for those of you that love the bad boy or bad girl. But it's a burden for you to pursue people like this. Let's see. Let's get some more information. Let's not assume, but that's the way the layout looks thus far. Yeah. You really do see your Ten of Cups with this King of Swords. We've got the star on the bottom. You want this King of Swords, sorry. But I wonder, are they offering you anything? That's what's not clear to me right now. Four of Swords is energy about taking some time out to think. And I feel like this is advice from Spirit. What they've been saying all along is that you really need to think about this. Think about what you really want. And again, I got that yesterday in someone's reading, this energy of, you know, where do you want to invest your energy? It would have been in whoever's reading is titled something about waiting. Do I have, no, I don't have that sheet with me. It's something about, you know, should you keep waiting for this person? It actually might have been Gemini. So Pisces, you might want to check that reading out. Yeah, the Seven of Cups energy. I think you're up in your head. You're not too sure how to proceed. I think there's a part of you that knows intuitively that you should choose the more peaceful option. It's the one that stands out the most, and I think Spirit's encouraging you to really, really consider, because this person could change your life in a good way. But again, I think it's difficult for you because your heart really lies with this King of Swords. What's this King of Swords position? Oh, interesting. The Queen of Swords was flipped upright. Yeah. Could this person be married? That could be why you're waiting and pining, and you have your back turned to this Nine of Pentacles. They could be in another relationship with somebody, or this is just what you envision. You envision the two of you together, but the Queen of Swords doesn't really feel like who you are, Pisces. So take that as it resonates, whatever scenario you find yourself in. I feel like if you were to connect with this person, that you would be compromising the more gentle sides of yourself. I just get this energy that to be with this person, there's parts of yourself that you would have to leave behind or compromise on. And it's not your true nature. Not your true nature. Listen, I know I heard a card go flying. Oh my goodness, it's so hot. I'm sticking to my chair. Oh, there it is. It could be you've invested time and energy into this situation or into this person, and you're just not willing to let it go. We've got the Knight of Wands here. Knight of Wands is kind of a cautionary tale in that this person may be really in and out. This person could, it's certainly somebody who carries this energy. Again, a more mature version of this energy, but they're here for a good time, not a long time. I really feel like this is a cautionary tale for somebody out there, folks. I really do. It's not to tell you what to do, but certainly to give pause and to think about these things and to really spend some time and go within and ask yourself, what's best for you? No matter which way you choose, you're going to learn what you need to learn. There's lessons to be learned. It's just that one path is going to make life a lot easier than the other. If this person is in another connection, you're not going to end up with them. With that Knight of Wands coming on the bottom, I'm getting that this would be something that would not end in commitment because you're committed to somebody else. Okay. Three's a crowd. More so than anything, though, it's coming through to me that there's parts of yourself that you're going to have to compromise. And you're going to have to, I think you feel, if you're with this person, you would feel that you also have to be equally as measured and serious and kind of, I want to say cold, honestly, like a bit cool. And that's not you. You're warm, you're loving, you're nurturing, you're wistful. It's not your energy. I think that with this person, you might even show them, you might try really hard to show them that side. Like, look, I can be just like you. We've got shared energy. We're very much the same. Because look at the way she's holding her chest. She's like, look, like, we're one and the same. We carry that, and it's not true. You don't have that in you. This would be a facade. Yeah, Seven of Swords. Okay. And in this deck, I don't always think Seven of Swords is sneaky and, So again, either it's just confirming that there's third-party involvement that you don't want to get involved in because it won't end well for you. I don't think it ever ends well for anybody, but it definitely, it's not going to be what you desire. There's that fantasy again, that daydreaming about this. But if anything, you know, because I was just speaking to how you're having to be somebody that you're not, the Seven of Swords can just confirm that and reinforce that you're having to be someone or something that you're not. And it's deceptive, and not deceptive as in harming other people, but you're deceiving yourself. You're betraying yourself by being someone that you're not, just so that you can get this person's attention. The Wheel and the Strength. I'm just getting here, like with these two here, it's like it's time. It's time to turn the page on this. So the Wheel is, you know, the 10. It's, you know, a completion of something. It's like you need to continue on now. It's almost like this energy of leave this behind. You can do this. You've got the strength. You are, and it's realizing all of your special qualities and all of the things that you have to offer and give in a relationship. You are incredibly powerful and nurturing. You deserve the finest, and I feel this Knight of Pentacles can offer that. And yes, he is just a knight, but my goodness, you know, sometimes you'd rather have a knight with this energy than a king with the energy that's maybe not so desirable. And it's not to slam this person either. It's not to slam them, this King of Swords here. It's just who they are, and it just doesn't feel like a match for you. What is this King of Swords intentions towards our Pisces here? Maybe that's the question we need to ask. What is the King of Swords intentions? You need to trust your gut about this, okay? We've got the Eight of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. I really feel this is the energy of someone walking away from a love situation, you know, in the middle of the night and kind of sneaking off to this little treasure box here where something's kept secret, something's kept hidden. And so again, what I referred back to with that Knight of Wands energy showing up at the bottom of the deck, I just feel like this is someone walking away from a love situation and going off to something else in secret, a prize, a treasure sort of thing. Sorry, Pisces. It's hard. I can only read what I get, and it's really, really hard to sometimes break that news. Yeah, the Hierophant. I think this person's married. I really do. Yeah. Okay, advice. We're getting to the 23-minute mark, so let's wrap it up. What is the advice for yeah, 10 of Pentacles. It's just another confirmation to me of somebody. And again, we've got the Six of Cups showing up again. It's this idea of waiting and wanting and desiring and stuff. But the reality here is that, you know, it's not for you, loves. Let's get out the wisdom of the oracle for some advice. I keep seeing that little fortune cookie that says not for you. If you're not feeling this in your heart, in your gut, this is not your story. Higher power coming out there. Regeneration. Again, higher power there. Okay. It's almost like you know this is the truth, but there's something in you that just doesn't want it to be true because it is so amazing. Like it feels so good. In the passionate, mysterious sense. And it's almost, again, it's like that bad boy energy of even if someone doesn't treat you right, there's still that animal magnetism. Peace. Where did I get? Yeah, exactly. Spirit's encouraging you to choose the option, the person that will bring you peace. And you're not getting it from this King of Swords. You could get it from the Knight of Pentacles, though. Something about an olive branch being extended here as well. Round and round. Yeah, I feel like this with this King of Swords, it's a situation of just going around and around and around and you waiting in this energy and waiting and waiting and waiting. Change in the wind is coming though. Okay. I just got this sense that if you don't end this, or if you don't walk away from this, or walk away from the idea of it, then something else is going to come along and do it for you. As it's time. One more piece of advice. Observer. To me, this carries the same energy as the Four of Swords there. It's like to taking the time out and really thinking about this. It's interesting because 49 is 13 to a 4, same as the Four of Swords. Yeah. And I'm also hearing like see things for as they really are. Like where is this going? Where could this go? So to be fair, actually showed up in the reverse. And chaos and conflict. I believe it speaks to this here. It's this, and I referred to that earlier in the reading about this chaos and conflict, where it's like there's a peaceful option and then there's one that's chaotic. There's one that's, you know, like this up and down, up and down, up and down. And it's not fair. There's not equal give and take in this relationship at all. Come to the edge. I think you need to stop. I think you need to get off the edge, right? In reverse, it's telling you to step off that edge. It's a slippery slope. It's not something you want to pursue or keep pursuing. It's a warning. This feels like a warning. Okay, one more. We'll call it a day because I think the messages are absolutely just confirming themselves. And then we run into repeating. Go the distance between worlds. Yeah. No place like home. So I think go the distance. Like it's time to move. It's time to move on out of this and into this. Okay. And again, it doesn't have to be with this Knight of Pentacles. I think this person is just there to show you though the contrast. This person was placed in the reading to show you the contrast between what could be and what is. Or what, you know, potentially you could be pursuing. And so it's like a warning that, like, you know, it's going to make your life harder. You'll learn lessons, all right, but, you know, it's going to make your life harder. So it's time to get moving and move out of this energy and into something that's going to bring you more of what you deserve, because you're a beautiful person, Pisces. Absolutely. So I'm going to end it there, Pisces. If you enjoyed the video, if it resonated, please hit the like button. Share and subscribe so we can continue to grow this amazing community, so we can get the channel out there. Yeah, that would be amazing. All right, you have a good week, Pisces. We'll talk to you soon.